Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you to the backyard on this overcast, beautiful rainy day. It finally stopped raining just enough so I could hopefully make this video without it raining. I'm not complaining, not one bit. I am beyond thankful for all the rain that we have received today. Now, the subject for today is planting new mints, and I know most of y'all have not heard of these mints, and they are wonderful, let me tell you. This will bring our collection of mint up to, if I remember right, 18 different kinds. And we love our mints. Yes, we do. We love to make our mint tea, our mint extracts as well. So let's get busy. I'm going to try to get y'all positioned where y'all can see. Now this is one mint that I am happy to have back in the collection. So is my other half. I have searched, and well, he has searched and searched, because we had one of these plants several years ago, and it didn't come back after snowpocalypse, and so he has been feverishly trying to find this mint. Go on, mosquitoes. God, they're horrible after the rain. This is called candy cane mint. It is one of the strongest peppermints that you can grow. Now, it looks rough because it's been a while since we've been able to plant it, but that's okay. We all know how strong mint is. And yes, I plant mints in pots. I'm going to put the tag right there. It is called candy cane mint, Mentha piperita candy. That's the Latin name for it. Now, these mints, when we got them, were beautiful. The heat done a number on them, but they are coming back good and strong now. Go on, mosquitoes. I know they're going to be root bound. Oh, not too bad. I'm happy to see that. And let me tell you, this is some very, very strong peppermint. If you like peppermint, this is the one you will need to find. Now, I will put a link down in the description box below where we bought these plants from. And let me tell you, they professionally wrapped them. They came here absolutely gorgeous. And I am just happy to have these back in the collection again. Because believe me, when you make peppermint tea with this, you're going to know it. And it makes an amazing strong, one of the strongest peppermint extracts as well. And of course I know my other half is just tickled to death to have it again. Because this is his favorite mint. Well, his second favorite mint. His most favorite mint will always be apple mint. You want to clean any dead that's in there. I have amended the soil really well. And as you see, this runner has roots. So I'm going to make sure to put those roots down so that it will make even more plants. Man, they are vicious. Alright, I'm going to pause the video for a minute because he got 4 of these plants. So I want to make sure that I get them both in the pots now that the monsoons have broke for just a little bit. And I'll bring you back when we start on the next mint. Okay, this next mint is one that I wanted. He wasn't too crazy about. But I said, look, you're getting mint plants. I want some too. Now, we've had these for a while now, and I'm just now finally getting to plant them. This one is lavender mint, and let me tell you, it smells just like lavender. This one is poor thing is root bound, not real bad, but you want to gently try to break some of the roots up. It is mint, it's stronger than you think it is, but this will encourage the roots to spread out, which is what you want them to do, and get your plants anchored and growing well before winter gets here. And I am just so happy to have this mint. It is lavender mint. It's known, its Latin name is Mentha aquatica lavender. And I will have the link in the description box below, because it comes from the same company or nursery. They looked so much better when we received them. This 100-degree heat has just been ungodly, but they have pulled through. We thought there for a minute we'd lost them, but they're growing and they're still thriving, and now they can grow even better. So far we've got the candy cane mint, the lavender mint, and this next mint is a little bit wilder, and I loved it. He didn't, but no, this is a different one. I love this one. It's a very subtle spearmint, but it's really good. It's called Moroccan Spearmint, and it's another wonderful plant. Now, like I said, I grow all my mints in pots, except for one, and that's because the other half wants it to take over the front yard, and that's the apple mint. Now, I've had this one for a while. Let me move the camera so you can see. This one needs to be trimmed up some, get rid of the dead stems, because it's been needing wrong stem. We'll put that right there. Yep. All the dead looking ones have leaves coming out, but that's okay. I'll show you a trick. This one thankfully is not too root bound. Which means it'll go in there. You want to just wake those roots up, let them know that they're being planted and that they can grow. Now what I'm going to do with this one, because I want it to spread out really well, is these leggy stems. Oh, you betcha. I'm going to plant them in the dirt. Come on back over this way, baby. There we go. We're going to plant them in the dirt, and they're going to root, and they're going to keep on spreading, because yes, I want these mint pots to get lush and full. This one that I snipped off, don't you worry, just stick it in the ground real good, it's going to root. And everywhere you put it in the dirt, it will root and shoot up another stem and make a bunch of new plants. That's the great thing about mint. I know a lot of people hate mint, but as long as you grow them correctly, you can grow them and they won't take over. Okay. Because I'm trying to beat the rain and the mosquitoes. Man, they're vicious. Get a little bit of rain and they're ready to lay eggs. Okay, is this the... Yes, this one. I'm looking forward to having this one in the collection. This is Basil mint. And yes, it smells just like basil. And this one I found, this one and these last three I found at a different greenhouse. We didn't have to order them. This one is getting close to being root bound. Just break those roots up, let them know that they don't have to keep growing around and around. Be gentle as much as you can with them, but let them roots know that they can start spreading out. Now later on, when I can get a bigger pot, I'll be moving these into a bigger pot once they get good and established. Once they get good and established, then I'll move it to another pot. And that way, once the roots get going really good in the grow bag, that way I can just take the whole thing out and stick it in another pot. And yes, I'm pushing the stems, the long stems, into the ground because I want it to make as many plants as I can. And that's the beautiful thing about basil, about mint, is it is so easy to grow. And our last one is one I haven't grown before. I want to clean it up. Because these poor things have suffered from the heat. And thankfully, go on. I don't know why they want to get in your ear. These have suffered, and I'm ready to get them growing. Gotcha. This one is Variegated Peppermint. And of course, all your mints love full sun. Unless you're in a brutal hot area, morning sun would be great. Afternoon shade will help them out a whole lot. But we love our mints. And I know we've got a few more to get later on. That way we can have a huge collection. Not that we don't already. We can have a bigger collection of mints. You want to make sure that when you spread those roots out that there's no air pockets in there, which I will be watering these in after the video's over. Well, I might not have to. It's starting to rain again. I felt it. And like I said, I take my finger, push on the stem, get it down in the ground real deep. And that way they will start making roots. Yep, I'm not going to have to water them. What do you know? Blessings come in many forms. But this is supposed to be variegated. It has more variegation on the younger stems, on the younger leaves. But I'm looking forward to this one. Growing up and looking good. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 new mints added to our collection. Simple, easy, anybody can grow mint. See the sweet potatoes in the background? Looking good, aren't they? Anybody can grow mint. You just have to believe in yourself. Now, if you want to, you can plant it in your yard. And when you mow the grass, it'll smell like mint. Or you can put it in landscaping, as long as you know that you want your mint there. But I prefer to grow my mint in pots where I can keep up with them. They're easier to harvest and they're easier to control. And then you can split them up and make more pots very easily. I hope this encourages you also to grow your own mint. It's an amazing, wonderful family of plants, and there's so many of them, and there's more that we need to get. There's Bible mint. I want to get Bible mint and a whole bunch of other ones. And I'll bring you along when I go to pot up more mint. I hope this video encourages you also to grow your own mint and do it organically. I don't use Miracle Grow for many reasons, because it's not a reputable company anymore. I do everything organically. Everyone, I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Continue planting any way you can. Grow bags, big pots, 5-gallon buckets, raised beds in the ground, whatever way you can. Become more self-sustainable. Everyone, take care. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and may you each be blessed. I'll see you soon.